Stay tuned for a special holiday visit with The Little Mermaid right after these messages.
It takes a classic story to inspire a classic animated film. That's just as true today as it was 50 years ago when Walt Disney Studios opened the book on a fairy tale called Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs, bringing it to life with pen, paint, and imagination. Since then, there have been 27 Disney animated classics. Each stands as an example of unrivaled artistry, technical innovation, and creative skill. At Disney, animation is still thriving today, entertaining audiences of all ages. This holiday season, Walt Disney Pictures presents an all-new classic, The Little Mermaid, an animated fairy tale already acclaimed as one of this year's best. Based on a Hans Christian Andersen story, it's an all-new adventure filled with unforgettable characters, non-stop danger, action, and suspense. And 7 all-new songs from Howard Ashman and Alan Menken, co-creators of the musical hit, Little Shop of Horrors.
I want to be where the people are. I want to see them dancing.
Even in these early pencil tests, The Little Mermaid comes alive with excitement. The story of Ariel, a sea princess who longs to be part of the human world and falls head over fins for a handsome prince. Hoping to win him, Ariel strikes a bad deal with an evil sea witch, trading away the one thing the prince loves most about her in return for a chance to be human too.
What I want from you is your voice.
My voice?
No more talking, singing, zip.
Like Snow White and Cinderella and other animated fantasies before it, The Little Mermaid is done in traditional full animation. A painstaking, costly process measured in years, not months. But it didn't begin with paper and pencil, as you might think. Instead, the actors' voices came first, recorded in studio, so Disney artists could develop drawings to match the tapes later on. For characters like Ariel's best friend Flounder and Sebastian the Crab, a sort of Caribbean Jiminy Cricket, but with a funny, soft-shelled personality all his own, due in many ways to the unseen talents of Broadway actor Sam Wright, working behind the microphone.
They wanted me to act this character, and then they would draw the character. And to my surprise, when I first saw him, he looks like me. He has this huge bottom lip, and he has these big, big eyes. And because I used to do this with my hands, he's got these little animated hands that are like curved and twisted, and they do things.
In animated fairy tales, the bad guys are just as important as the good ones. From Cruella de Vil, to the evil queen and her talking mirror, to the pirate, Captain Hook. The meaner the villain, the better the story, as far as Disney animators are concerned. In The Little Mermaid, all the necessary evil comes from Ursula, the sea witch, a deliciously shady lady octopus, given a very scary personality by actress Pat Carroll.
Come in, my child. We mustn't lurk in doorways. It's rude. One might question your upbringing.
Whether it be dwarfs hi-hoing home from work,
Hi-ho, it's home from work we go.
or wise advice from a cricket, music has always been an important key to successfully bringing fairy tales to life.
There you see her, sitting there across the way. She don't got a lot to say, but there's something about her.
The 7 show-stopping songs in The Little Mermaid have the same flair for tongue-in-cheek fun that audiences of all ages loved so much on stage and on screen in The Little Shop of Horrors.
Howard's lyrics are really witty and appeal as much to adults as to kids. We've certainly in a few of the songs really put in a lot of sight gags and things like that I think kids will like, but I think adults that are paying attention to the lyrics will really be amused and entertained by them.
Under the sea, darling, it's better down where it's wetter. Take it from me. Up on the shore, they work all day. Out in the sun, they slave away. While we're devoting full time to floating under the sea.
The whole thing was conceived with the songs almost right from the beginning, where they would be and how they would advance the story.
Yeah, you work on these things for 3 years and you hear that. I've heard these songs 1,000 times, but I still like them. Fortunately, they aren't driving me crazy.
Animated movie ever becomes a true classic unless it stands the test of time, to be enjoyed for generations, not just by audiences, but by movie makers themselves, each helping hand down a very special legacy.
Every time I think about it, I get a big smile on my face because I know that it's going to be a classic.
What do they got? A lot of sand. We got a hot crustacean band. Each little clown here know how to jam here under the sea. Each little slug here cutting a rug here under the sea. Each little snail here know how to whale here. That's why it's hotter under the water. Yeah, we in luck here down in the muck here under the sea.
The magical world of Disney will return after these messages.